Big Short investor Michael Burry warns too much fiscal support will end in this level of disaster. Don't feed your baby too much sugar, it's poison. That's a warning from a grandma to her daughter for her grandbaby. Michael Burry warning us about the recent student loan forgiveness, nearly $2 trillion of fiscal put, and will be as good for America's economy as sugar for babies, as he recently tweeted. The sugar rush analogy means that the economy is on drugs. It's way overstimulated or highly addicted on stimulus. In today's show, we are going to uncover Michael Burry's recent warning signals, Elon Musk apocalypse warning to the whole world, and one of my stock market speculation ideas. Of course, we are just paper trading in this channel. This will be a juicy one. Stay tuned for the apocalypse warning. And of course, smash the like button. Welcome back, everyone, to my Audacious Money Witch channel, where we talk about macroeconomy, stocks, bonds, and commodities. If you like any of these markets, please consider subscribing to my channel, and of course, the like button if you've enjoyed today's video. Michael Burry also tweeted, "Realize inflation has always been peaky, and it has never been just 1 week. An inflationary cycle generally spans years, and inflationary eras have spanned decades. It's human nature, just like it's human nature for us adults to crave sugar ourselves, let alone babies." We can see Burry is right. Just take a look at the most recent data of crude oil inventories. Negative 0.933 million barrels was expected to be left over because last week we have already negative 7 million barrels of crude oil left over, but we have another negative 3.28 million barrels left over. That's worse than expected. It means we have consumed way more crude oil than expected. This means economy is running hotter than we expected. Inflation story is not over. On Monday's trading session, as you can see from this market heat map, only energy sector is all green. Let me show you this oil price chart. You can see oil just breaks out of 200 SMA. This is a bad sign if you are betting on deflation. That's why the Feds must continue to hike rates and do more QT, like over 90 billion a month, removing liquidity out of the financial system. Do a detox, clean out all of this poison. Anyways, look at this chart of XOP oil and gas stocks ETF. It's almost at an all-time high. Take a look at this chart of Oxy, Warren Buffett's most favorite oil stock, Occidental Petroleum Corp, at a multi-year high. If we really are going into a recession, we will most likely see oil stocks dip as oil price nosedive way down like a waterfall. This means a worse yet to come as we pick up on today's story. Big Short investor Michael Burry says the U.S. government is backstopping markets and the economy and warns too much fiscal support will end in disaster. Michael Burry accused the U.S. government of shoring up asset prices and the economy. The Big Short investor compared excessive fiscal support to giving sugar to babies. Burry expects declines in consumer spending, economic growth, and inflation in the coming months. Michael Burry called out the U.S. government for backstopping financial markets and the economy, warning that too much stimulus would ultimately lead to a devastating turndown. With recent spending bills, including the student loan forgiveness, now approaching $2 trillion this year, we have the emergence of the fiscal put. The investor of Big Short fame tweeted on Thursday, suggesting the government is functioning as a put option for investors by limiting their potential losses. Not for the world crisis anymore, he continued, and will be as good for America's economy as sugar is for babies, he added, implying that fiscal support may stave off declines in asset prices and economic growth in the short term, but it inevitably results in a worse crash down the line. Burry was likely motivated to tweet by President Joe Biden's announcement this week that he planned to cancel $10,000 in student loan debt for federal borrowers, making under $125,000 a year, providing relief to millions of people. The Scion Asset Management boss has repeatedly voiced his concerns about excessive monetary and fiscal aid. In April, he highlighted the trillions of dollars pumped into the economy during this world crisis in the form of stimulus checks, cash out refinancing offers, forgivable loans, and indirect support. He questioned how consumers could possibly fill the void in their finances left by those programs ending and lending standards tightening, as higher wages wouldn't be enough. The fund manager has taken aim at the Federal Reserve as well. He claimed the central bank was addicted to stimulus and has accused it of raising interest rates and shrinking its balance sheet, not to curb inflation, but to ensure it has scope to shore up asset prices and the economy when stocks and consumers' spending slump. Burry has noted that American households are facing higher food, fuel, and housing costs, leading to them putting away less money each month, tapping into their savings, and loading up on debt. Consequently, they're on track to virtually exhaust their savings by this Christmas. As a result, the Scion Boss experts consumer demands to flag and retailers to cut prices to get rid of excess inventory, dragging down in companies' earnings, economic growth, and inflation in the coming months. Burry shot to fame after his iconic bet against the mid-2000s U.S. housing bubble was immortalized in the book and the movie The Big Short. He's also known for issuing grim warnings about bubbles bursting and markets crashing, investing in GameStop ahead of the meme stock boom, and placing wagers against Elon Musk's Tesla and Cathie Wood's flagship ARK Innovation Fund last year. Now you know why Michael Burry has to warn us about fiscal stimulus causing raging disastrous inflation. What about Elon Musk's apocalypse warning to the world? He said, in order to sustain civilization, the world must continue to extract oil and gas. Quite different from Iron Man Tony Stark, who actually created a new element to create real clean energy in his arc reactor. But that's just comics. Anyways, back to reality. Elon said, realistically, I think we need to use oil and gas in the short term because otherwise civilization will crumble. Asked if Norway should continue to drill for oil and gas, Musk said, I think some additional exploration is warranted at this time. On this clean, sustainable energy note, recently Michael Burry also tweeted about this topic. He said, Japan gets it. Nothing greener and cheaper than nuclear when the government fast-track it. As soon as he tweeted that, uranium stocks took off, as you can see in this chart. Uranium prices has been stayed around $50 per pound recently. It would be a good speculation target when the stock market crashed. Let's be honest, the world is really in an energy shortage. The demand is out there for civilization. More and more developing countries want what we have, and smartphones, air conditioning, Wi-Fi, cloud, etc. Energy is essential. This whole 40-year high inflation story is started with energy supply shock, with not enough supply because the government sent everyone home with higher wages than they used to make in 2020 to 2021. The most skilled engineers in oil and gas industry probably just retired because they have more money, their 401k, as 2021 stock market bubbled up and was sent so many fat stimulus checks. But now this raging inflation is causing people that can't afford to buy clearance items at the mall right now. Nordstrom shoppers won't even buy clearance items right now? What? Most analysis would agree Nordstrom has been arguably the best looking department store and customer service in the game. Even though great attributes don't appear to be enough currently, though, as U.S. consumers shun discretionary purchases like apparel with inflation raging, the stress on consumers' budgets has reached a point where a trip to the sales rack at the Nordstrom store or the clearance section at a Nordstrom rack are off the table for the time being. The softening trend was more significant in consumer segments with the lowest income profile. Nordstrom CEO Eric Nordstrom stated on the company's earnings call, "Well, we saw greater resilience in the higher income segments. For example, at the Nordstrom banner, items with lower ORs, average unit retail prices, underperformed. Higher ORs within our designer business and the higher price luxury product significantly outperformed lower price product." On the call, the company added that because consumers have been less responsive to clearance product in the second quarter, we had to take deeper markdowns that anticipated to move clearance inventory, and we expect that dynamic to continue in the second half of the year. Nordstrom expects the slowing demand environment will cause a $200 million hit to profits in the second half of the year as it marks down inventory. If you are worried about the economy heading into depression, why not write a book today with me? Become an author. Start your brand new life with abundance mindset. As an entrepreneur, you can create your own future and decide how much money you can make with no more worries about your boss's painful comments or ridiculous orders. What do you want to say to your boss right now? Let me hear in the comment section below. Hi everyone. I just want to actually show you Taddy So Baddy's music CD. She's so incredible. Taddy So Baddy, and she's Canada's #1 rapper. So incredible. She has the song Welcome to My Depression, and she is on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and on Spotify. So really check out her song called Welcome to My Depression. It is so incredible, and she's just like such a sweet, oh my goodness, I don't even know, such high vibe. We clicked the moment we met, and so a shout out to Taddy So Baddy, and I really, really love her music. It's incredible, incredible music, so you need to check her out today. And so this is hers. She's Canada's #1 female rapper. And now I'm going to show you my client Lee Vincent's book, The 3 Most Important Influencers You Need to Meet. The foreword is written by myself, and I'm going to actually read, there's this one quote here: money, 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 always sunny in a rich man's world. This is reality. Many of life's problems, as far as I have witnessed, are caused by a lack of money and poverty, and because money is a commodity that everybody wants to have or to own. Wouldn't you agree with that the majority of human beings want to have money? They want to be rich? So that is one of the quotes from and Ignite the Passion, Co-Create Your Dreams by David Vine and Jama. I'm actually going to show you, I am inside the book. By this time, I was comfortable with who I was. I believed in myself, and I was sharing my passion by speaking, mentoring, coaching, and training. I was working with others, sharing my story and helping them to become visible, confident, and believe in themselves. And Wicked Pussy Perfume by Taddy, Eazzy. Her petty judgments, harsh criticisms, demeaning comments, and unreasonable expectation have snuffed out your burning fire of your desire. So why stay? So that is just a sneak peek. And Born to Shine, my book Born to Shine. It is truly an inside job, and you have everything that you need inside of you to truly be successful. Believe that you can do it, and you will do it. The power of daily gratitude can change your life and the lives around you. That is Born to Shine. Country Campfire Magic. Campfire dreams happen when you least expect them. When you are at camp swimming and enjoying time by the campfire, roasting marshmallows, they are magical moments in your life, one that can only happen once if you really think about it. They bring you everlasting happiness within. And all you need is love and dreams. Have you been looking for that one true love for what seems like forever? Do you feel like online dating is a complete disaster, especially after divorce and having kids? Have you had longer relationships that seem to start so well then end with feelings of heartbreak and defeat? Yes, then you have picked up the right book that will help you find the true love of your life. All you need is love and dreams. This crazy world crisis, I don't think it's ending, so get prepared. Like my video, give it a thumbs up. Be worried, be scared, because these are like real times that we're living in. This is time to be serious, and like my video. Please subscribe to my channel. I have so much important content, so please subscribe, and thank you for watching my video. Have a great day, everyone. Bye.